Good evening, BRUJAS, and happy Tuesday. Happy September. Today is the first day of September. I am so excited to jump into the fall, jump into the spooky season. If you've been to the stores, you've probably seen pumpkins and leaves already, and I am all for it. But before we jump into September, I wanted to talk to my BRUJAs about the correspondences for September. What should we have on hand? What should we be focusing on? And all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's get ready into our September correspondences. So, first we're going to talk about crystals. Crystals we need to have on hand this month are citrine, because of course we want to bring abundance, but this also encourages creativity, confidence, and just gets us going for the fall season. Next on the list is amethyst, just an overall great stress reliever, great stone for balance, which is what we're going to be focusing on this season. Once again, for balance, tiger's eye. Love to have this on hand in general, but during this time of year, it's a must. All of these crystals and a few more are definitely needed this month. Next, we're going to talk about herbs. We're going to start with the basic here, sage. I love sage, all right? We're using white sage, green sage, garden sage. It doesn't matter what kind of sage you're using, just make sure it's ethically sourced. The next herb we're going to talk about is another favorite on my list, top on my list if I'm being honest, lavender. Another great thing for balance, stress relief, which is very important this month as we prepare for the holidays and the hustle and bustle of having family either over or around. And then a rose, of course, once again for balance, but we also want to bring loving energy into our home. And forget-me-nots are just a flower that is representative of September, so we're going to throw that in there as well. You can use these herbs in tea as long as they're food grade, burn them as incense, or make little satchels and leave them around the house, which is what I intend to do with this one. So make sure you check out my Instagram story to see how I do that. And yeah, those are the herbs that we need to have on hand September. Next, we're going to talk about colors in general. We need to be wearing these colors.
We may also opt to change our home decor for these colors to bring a little bit of September energy into our home. Starting with the color green. Obviously, green is known for money, wealth, and financial success, but during this time, it's also used to bring good crops. So for all my plant moms or gardeners, make sure we're bringing in lots of green to make sure our plant babies produce well and grow well. The next color we're talking about is red. All right, this color is obviously known for love, but it's also a color that's known for health and vigor. And so this year, especially during this time, we want to be making sure we're staying healthy. And red is also a color associated with confidence and creativity, which we may need during these cooler months. So the next color we're talking about is purple. And this color is talking about powerful and otherworldly energy. This color is known for furthering worldly ambitions, and when we're trying to connect to a higher power, we should use purple. And because it is such a powerful color, I recommend using this color in small doses and not overdoing it. The last color we're going to talk about is yellow. Now, a lot of people don't know that yellow is the color of attraction and captivating energy. It's also used for persuasion and charming and alluring. So during this month of September, make sure we're bringing the color yellow into our space to attract whatever it is we're trying to attract, whether it's positive energy, prosperity, health, wealth, any of the things we're trying to manifest. Yellow will definitely help us get there because yellow is the color of attraction. So like I said, however you choose to do it, try to find a way to bring these colors into your space, into your life this month, as these are the colors of September. The next thing we're going to be talking about is the energies we should be focusing on this month. So just as we're going about our life or doing our spiritual or magical work, what energies are particularly prominent this month? Well, I'm here to tell you. So overall, I think I've said this word like 50 times in the whole video. We need to be focused on, of course, balance. Okay, so this month we really need to be laying the stepping stones for the entire fall, and especially as we reach the Libra season at the end of the month, our mind is going to be focused on balance of our home life, our work life. Some of us are going back to school this month, so we might need to get back into the balance of that, but we really just need to make sure we're balancing everything so that we're not overwhelmed in the coming months. September is really about laying the groundwork for the final months of the year, laying the groundwork for the fall. So really just get yourself in tune and just sit down and figure out what it is you need to do, plan things out so that we have a nice balance throughout the rest of the year and of course throughout the rest of September. The next thing we need to be focused on is rest, okay? Like many animals in this world, we're coming up on a season of hibernation. And as I said, pretty much after October, we're going to be ripping and running. After Halloween or the holidays are here, September is really a time of rest. We need to relax, make sure we're getting some rest and relaxation, some self-care in, because these next couple of months are going to be a big hustle and bustle. So make sure that you're using September to rest, to rejuvenate yourself, and just pretty much store up all the energy as possible for these next few months. Because we all know that the holidays are rough on everyone, and we have no idea what this holiday season is going to be like with coronavirus. So make sure we're rested up so that we can tackle everything this fall season has to. The next thing we need to be focused on when it comes to our energy is just focusing on our intuition, focusing on a higher power, focusing on spiritual development, whether that means brushing up on the basics, dabbling in something new, or just keeping on practicing what we've been practicing, okay? We just need to push ourselves forward, think about how we want to grow spiritually and what the next steps for us are. So whether that means we want to start learning tarot or start connecting with our ancestors, September is the perfect time to do that, especially as we reach peak spooky season with the fall equinox. This month is just great for any spiritual work that's going to push us forward and help us develop spiritually. The next thing we want to be focusing on is our relationships with others, whether it's romantic relationships, platonic relationships. We just want to focus our energy there as well. I know we said we need to be focusing on ourselves, but we do want to be focused on how we treat others. Don't get so caught up in yourself that others end up feeling neglected. Just spend a little bit of extra time and attention on our loved ones this month without sacrificing yourself or time for yourself. I know that sounds hectic, but yeah. And I wanted to end this video on a message for the collective. Before I can even get a full shuffle in, these two cards came flying out of the deck. We have the Seven of Cups and we have Judgment reversed. So the Seven of Cups is saying that a lot of opportunities are going to be coming our way this month, Brujas. We just need to be very decisive in which ones are worth our energy and which ones we could stand to pass up on. So make sure we're, like I said, balancing things out and planning things out so that we can effectively use our energy into all of these opportunities that are going to be coming our way. And remember that some of them are just worth dismissing and not worth our energy at all, and that is completely. So the next card is Judgment. This card says that this month we need to focus on quiet contemplation and meditation, to reflect on ourselves, to reflect on where we are, where we want to be, listening to that inner voice and correcting it when it's too negative, because we're always here for criticism, never here for negative self-talk. We're all about building ourselves up and growing, not at all about tearing ourselves down, Brujas. With that being said, stay beautiful, keep shining. I will see y'all Thursday for another video, and thank you for watching.